So, hi, we got Stan here for Man and Van Rubbish Removals. We're going to be talking a bit about his business, how he got started, and asking him a few questions. Stan, how are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing well, very well. Thanks for having me here, James. And yeah, I'm fine. Thanks.
Perfect. So, let's get on with some of the questions, and we're going to start off first with, can you tell us a little bit about Man and Van Rubbish Removals? How you got started, and realistically, what inspired you to get started?
Yeah, sure. Well, Man and Van Rubbish Removal started from a simple idea to basically provide reliable, affordable, and eco-friendly waste removal services to customers who are based in London, located in London. Uh, just open a bracket, we serve every customers located in Greater London. Sometimes we even go outside London for returning customers, regular customers. And the idea was, I just noticed a growing demand for fast and efficient rubbish removal service in the city. The proper waste management was essential. That was my opinion. So I just wanted to create a service that is not only solve the problem with the waste, but also contributed to a cleaner and more sustainable environment. So we began with just a one and small team, small team, but with this strong commitment to fast and same day rubbish removal and customer satisfaction and responsible waste disposal, we've grown into a trusted name across London.
So, it is mostly just London that you serve, unless, like you mentioned, you've got repeat customers that might be a bit out of London.
Yes, we go outside London up to 45 or 50 miles. At the moment, we're in a process of establishing a connection with some teams in Birmingham, Liverpool. So we are extending the business, and probably within the next month or two, we'll be able to serve Birmingham, Liverpool, and major cities in the UK as well.
However, my second question is, what are the main challenges that you face with rubbish removal industry, and how do you differentiate between you and other companies? Because there's a lot of other companies, so how do you stand out in that field?
Oh yes, tell me about it. The competition is very big, very strong. So one of the biggest challenges in the rubbish removal industry is managing waste responsibly, really, in compliances with the environmental regulation, while at the same time you need to provide affordable waste removal. So basically, affordable waste removal and proper waste removal are two things which are very important, and the mix in golden middle of them is the thing you need to keep an eye on. Another challenging is high competition, as you mentioned, in London, with many companies offering similar services. So what sets Man and Van Rubbish Removal apart in our customer-centric approach, and also ability to provide same-day service across all London postcodes. I have to mention that we pride ourselves in clear pricing, no hidden charges, fees, flexibility to handle everything from small-scale rubbish removal collections to large house and office clearance. Also is very important and a bit set us apart. Also is very important because we do house clearance, which is the most extensive, the most full service of all we offer. It includes everything: furniture removal, appliances removal, even garden clearance, loft clearance, shed clearance. And when someone needs this kind of service, that means that probably you are likely to spend more than one day doing this job. And it's very important the customers to trust you, so you can, once you start the clearance, you have to finish it.
Yeah.
We've been in situation where the companies start, or one small teams start the house clearance service, but they are not able to finish it because obviously they didn't negotiate the right price, and they realize this on the second day. So we are called to get the job done just because they just refuse to continue. It's strange, it sounds strange, but we've been in this situation many times. So it's very important, once the customer decides that he needs this kind of service, he must trust the company, he must see that the company is the right one, so he can get the job done.
Yeah, so the problem is once you've had one of these bad experiences for somebody that might not have priced themselves right, like you said, and left on the second day, it leaves quite a bad tarnish. So it's quite good that you can come in. Not only that, but you can come in on the same day on a lot of cases, and
This is how you win the regular customers. We go and fix something which someone hasn't done properly. That applies to fly tipping as well in London, because at the moment the situation is like this. Many customers they tend to hire a cheaper service, but this cheaper service is illegal or half legal, and they fly tipping. They just take your rubbish, they turn around and tip around the corner, and then we are called as well to clean fly tipping sites. Even some of the councils normally call us, and once they see that everything goes smoothly with our company, that means that we already won one regular customer.
So you're already basically cleaning up other people's messes.
Absolutely, precisely said.
Right, so for that, and you spoke a little bit about being eco-friendly, but let's get on to that now. So what steps have your business taken to become eco-friendly and support sustainability in waste management?
Yes, sustainability is the heart of everything we do in man and van rubbish removal. We have strong partnership with the local recycling facilities, recycle centers, and also we do donation centers, just to make sure that as much waste as possible is diverted from the landfills. We sort also materials we collect, separating items like metals, plastic, and electronics for recycling. For reusable item, they have second life. Additionally, our fleet is optimized for efficiency, and we are exploring greener vehicle options as well, investing in more expensive vans, but just to reduce our carbon footprint. Really.
Well, that's great news. So you guys actually sort out a lot of the waste to take to different places?
Yes, we do this. We do this because first of the environmental reason, and second, it's more profitable for us, because when we separate, when we have a sofa, the sofa has normally some metal as well, not just fabric, not just leather, but some metal. So separating the metal from everything else means that we can earn some more money from the metal itself, and the disposal charges goes a little bit down. Not much, but if we have volume, that comes in.
Absolutely. So it becomes worth it for you as well to actually recycle, which is a good incentive.
This is a matter of volume. If you have enough jobs, you are able to reach this level of optimizing of the disposal charges. Yes,
and it's great to see that you're actually investing. Although sometimes it will cost you more, it's benefiting at the end of the day as well. And
calculating at the end of the month, really, believe me, is profitable. Small profit, but it's profitable. But still, every little helps.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. So how have you adapted to changes? I know everything's constantly changing, whether it's laws, requirements, regulations. How do you adapt to that, and with the increasing competition as well?
Well, we've adapted to changing the customer demands by basically prioritizing speed, convenience, and transparency. That's the most important three of them. Our same-day service is direct response to the fast-paced need of our customers. Additionally, we also empower digital tools to make booking and communication easier. We use Google for advertising, and we use it correctly in the right way. We're optimizing. We have department who is doing SEO for our company as well. We also offer customized packages to cater the specific requirements where small rubbish removal, full property clearance is needed. Yeah, by staying responsive to customers' feedback and investing in training for our teams, we continue to deliver high quality service, yes, and somehow keeps ahead of the competition, yes.
That's great to hear. And you really do have to keep up with technology, don't you? People like to have it easy. They like to be able to do it on the phone, don't they? You know,
Absolutely, yes, yes.
And did you say you have a booking system or a nice
We
way of
do.
booking
We
as
do
well?
booking system. This is directly connected with our vans, and once
Perfect.
we book a job, the job goes directly to the devices they are using. Most likely these are their phones, but they're using one system. It's costly, but it's time saving system, and we're trying to make our work a little bit easier by
Well, of
using.
course. Well, especially if you're offering same day clearance, that really does optimize the whole.
You have to react very fast, really. Sometimes we're able even to surprise the customer and send the van in less than 20 minutes.
Oh, wow.
He can't believe it. He
That's
can't believe
amazing.
it. That's not because, well, obviously we had a van nearby, but direct communication and fast response, allowing us to send the van in no time, really.
To finish off, what sort of advice would you give to any young entrepreneurs, anybody, small business owner potentially looking, not even just to go into your field, but just to get started in this sort of competitive market? Is there any advice that you'd give to them?
My advice is to focus on building trust and delivering exceptional service. In competitive industries, really, your reputation is everything. Always put your customers first. You listen to their needs to tailor your service accordingly. Another case that different yourself by identifying gaps in the market and offering unique value, whether that's faster service, eco-friendly practices, or transparent pricing. Don't change the price. Try to keep it as clear as possible. Provide upfront cost. Markets and customer expectations are constantly evolving. To stay informed, you are willing to learn, really, and learn from the experience. And my advice to these competitors, small ones, don't charge for the call out. Don't charge for coming and see your rubbish. Most of the customers, most of the companies, competitors, they charge. They say, okay, if you'd like to go ahead with us, even if you need a quote from us, we charge call out £60, for example, just to come and survey your rubbish and give you a price. We never do that. We take this on our expenses. We come to you, James, just to provide a free and obligation quote. However, if you don't accept this quote, we won't charge you. So that's important, and that's really is something which is which makes our customers happy.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, because you're not losing a sale as such, because the people that are, charging for that, they probably don't know how many people haven't called due to that.
They call normally more than 3 companies, and if they call us and another 2 companies and those 2 companies, they said, okay, we charge £60 initial call out charge, which will be included in the price if you decide to go ahead. But if you don't decide to go ahead by some reason, we need still to charge you this price. They will go with man and van rubbish removal, just because we don't do that.
And so, Stan, how can people find you? They've obviously heard of your great service. They've heard how you're eco-friendly, same-day waste removal, and you're practically able to remove everything from them. How can they get hold of you?
www.manandvanrubbishremoval.co.uk, and everybody can visit this website and contact form. He can upload some photos. He can directly use WhatsApp. My telephone number is 07773889988. He can use WhatsApp to upload some photos. We provide no obligation quote in advance, which needs to be confirmed on site. And this is how we advertise. We advertise on different platforms, especially for the time being. ChatGPT also is coming ahead. So
is that helping you in your industry as well?
Yes, absolutely, yes. And some of the customers are using ChatGPT just to ask, can you recommend a rubbish removal company in London? I'm proud that our company is in the search results.
That's
in
amazing.
ChatGPT as well.
Thank you for your time, Stan. It's been great talking to you.
Thanks, James. Thanks for having me here once again, and always pleasure to meet you.